everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do a 15-minute beginner style full body workout. Today's workout is a no repeat workout, and you also need zero equipment, so you can do this workout absolutely anywhere. If you are not already, make sure you're following me on Instagram. There I post extra workout content, behind the scenes, all that fun stuff. Make sure that you can see your screen so you can follow along with me, and without further ado, let's get to it. All right, each of our exercises today are going to be 45 seconds on and 15-second rest. First up, you're going to step out to the side, come down, tapping the toes to the floor. So as you're coming down and bringing those fingertips towards the floor, you're going to really think about that core, sending the lower abs kind of up to the sky, squeezing the core. Keep the arms nice and strong. Take a 15-second rest. Your next exercise, we're going to do a squat with a rise. So you're coming down into a regular squat. As you come up from your squat, coming all the way up on your tippy toes, squeezing those calves, your upper body. As you come down, arms are out to the sides like this. You're going to squeeze that back. And then as you come up, arms come up. Make sure you're coming all the way down in your squat. Arms are nice and strong. Nice work. Next up, we're going to do a tricep extension motion with our upper body. So you're going to lock these elbows here, and the only thing that's moving is the lower half of your arms. With your lower body, you're going to take a slight bend in the knees. As you extend, step one leg back, squeeze those glutes back to center. So the upper body should stay one level the whole time. Really think about squeezing those triceps, squeeze those glutes. Next up, we have a standing elbow to knee crunch, but your arms are going to start up here. So as you bring the knee up, you're going to bring the opposite elbow down, thinking about bringing that knee up in front of you versus close to the chest like this, so that you're really reaching that elbow for the knee. Exhale as you bring the elbow down. We're going to head to the ground. You're going to be in a tabletop position. We're going to do some bird dog extensions. So you're going to extend opposite toes and opposite fingertips, and you're going to keep everything nice and strong, keeping the leg that you're extending, keeping that hip down towards the floor, squeezing the glute, engaging the core, everything nice and stable, and we're switching. gonna try and keep a nice neutral spine, so don't arch that back. Keep the core engaged. Good. We're going to stay down here in the same position. We're going to do some double pulse donkey kicks. So coming back into this tabletop position, we're going to do one leg at a time. So choose a side, again keeping that nice neutral spine, keeping the core engaged, we're not arching the back. Sending the heel up to the sky, you're going to pulse, pulse, and bring it in. So try and get that heel up to the sky as high as possible while keeping the core engaged, not arching the back. Keep everything nice and tight. Sitting back, you can take a quick 15-second breather. We're going to do the same thing, just on the left side. Here we go, other leg. Keep that working hip facing towards the ground. So if you're lifting your left leg, keep that left hip towards the ground. So everything nice and square. Shoulder taps. So you can do this either in a high plank like this, or you can do this in a modified plank. So dropping the knees. If you are dropping the knees, try and keep those knees just a little bit wider. If you have the knees together, it's kind of a little bit easier for you to sway. So have a nice wide stance. The goal here is to keep the core engaged and not sway the body. We're going to flip it over onto our backs. Next up, we're just going to do some plain old glute bridges. So you're going to press those heels into the floor, and remember to press your low back into the floor when you come down each time. So send the hips up, sitting into the heels, hips go as high as you can. Try not to arch the back, and then control that squeeze, lower down, press the low back to the floor. Stay down here on our backs. Next up, we're just going to do some regular old crunches. So I'm giving you freedom to do whatever you want with your hands. You can either have them by your fingertips, you can slide them up your knees like so, you can have them directly up into the air, whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. and allows you to get the best crunch. You're gonna focus on pressing the lower back into the floor, keeping the neck long and getting the shoulder blades up off your mat. Straight as well. You're gonna press the low back to the floor. We're gonna do some dead bugs. You're gonna extend opposite leg, opposite arm. They don't touch the floor, and then come back. So your low back should be pressed into the floor this whole time so that your lower abs are engaged. One last exercise on the floor. You're gonna flip it back over. We're going to do some half push-ups. I'm gonna give you a couple different ways that you can do this. You're gonna do these on your knees. You're gonna slowly lower yourself down, nice and slow, like you're doing negative. Try and hold the body covered above the ground as much as possible. Then let the belly go. You can take a second and then push yourself back up. Or you're doing the same thing, lowering yourself down, push yourself back to get back up. So that's a little bit easier. Really focusing on that negative. So holding as you come down, release and press up. About shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Fingertips are going to be by the ears. You have a slight bend in your knees the entire time. You're going to keep a nice flat back, send the hips backwards. And then from here, use those glutes. Everything moves as a unit. To stand up, notice my knees are still bent, but I'm engaging the glutes. So down, pressing to the outsides of your feet, pressing your knees outward, coming back up. Make sure everything's nice and flat as we come down to this hinge position. Okay, next up, standing the feet nice and wide this time. We're going to do some opposite toe touches. So arms are going to come out nice and wide. You're going to reach for the opposite toe, coming back up. So similar movement, we're hinging at the hips. Back to center. Don't forget about your core as you're doing this. Nice work. Last exercise, we're going to do some standing star crunches. So you're going to stand in a nice big star position. And you're going to reach for opposite toes, so same thing, like so. Reaching for the toe, or you can do the knee. But again, really think about bringing that knee up in front of you so you're reaching over and crunching. That is it, guys. Great job. I hope you enjoyed this quick 15-minute no repeat beginner full body workout. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Also let me know how you did in the comments. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video from me. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.